What is going on, YouTube? Hope you're doing well today. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. If you're a new viewer, I'm just an average guy trying to get 1% better every day. We're in the garage today. I'm gonna hit some box squats with the yoke bar to the bench, our Saturday staple. Not sure that I'm gonna do any other training other than that in the GPP. I actually, for once, feel like we had a pretty decent previous 5 days of training. So all this day is supposed to be, it's just fun and extra stuff like that. So we've had a pretty solid week, I'll say. There's definitely some things to work on and whatever else, but yeah, Saturday morning, all that kind of stuff. In my world, I like to push still on Saturdays, so we're gonna go through that, see what we can get into today. So yeah, and drink this pre-workout. I'm a little groggy still, so I put a little extra in there. Drink the pre-workout, get warmed up, and see what we can do today. All right, let's go.
All right, YouTube, let's get this end of maintenance phase week training review underway. And my only goal today was one, beat the terrible box squat from last weekend where I couldn't even get 205, which was just sad, and then have a really strong Saturday, set the tone, be productive in some good ways. So that was the goal. Feeling pretty good so far, but I haven't been squatting every day, so knees have had some rest, all that kind of stuff. Wanted to make sure we had a good warm up. Then we jumped into the squats. We've had a pretty okay training week overall, so I didn't really feel like I needed to do any extra work on this particular day, if that makes sense. That was how I want to structure my whole kind of routine and programming anyways. Don't get me wrong, I like to work out, I like to lift weights, but I'm seeking more of that balance between, putting in all the work or good quality work during the week and having a balanced life on the weekends and not having to train unless I want to, and to be able to have the freedom and flexibility to mix things up kind of on the weekends is how I see the vision for myself and my life and how training fits in there. But I know weekends are really good times for people to train, put in good quality sessions because they can usually stay at the gym a little bit longer. So if that's for you, you do you. All power to you. Never knock anybody for how they structure their training. As long as you're training, that's what's most important. So today was, like I said, box squats to the bench. Warm-up felt good.
All right, this is as far as we got last weekend before it fell apart because I was so tired and whatnot. So the goal today is to beat this. So got to make sure this rep counts at least. Play me something good, radio. There we go. Oh, yeah.
All right, we got that rep. It felt good. Jumped up to 205, which is honestly where I would say like my standard should be on this. So felt good. We got that out of the way. Went down to do some working sets here. We did 155. Excuse me, for 5. Then we didn't film it, but we went down to 135 for 5. I had intended to do like 4 working sets, but I honestly kind of just quit after 2. My legs were a little bit gassed, and I knew that we had lunges on deck. So we didn't hit the lunge distance every day this week that we wanted, so I wanted to make it a point to get back to 200 a day. So we went back to 200, and honestly, I didn't care how long it took. I mean, if If you can tell by this picture, it was beautiful weather today. It was really pretty. Enjoyed that. Came inside, did our journaling, our daily Stoic question, read a little bit, and got set for the rest of the day.
All right, so training is done for the day. I think it was a pretty solid session overall. Beat everything we attempted last week squat-wise. We just, squatted and lunged today, and that's okay. Right now where I'm at, I'm not looking to have 6 days a week of hard workouts. So we're just kind of in maintenance mode right now, figuring out what I want to do training-wise, all that kind of stuff. So the last couple days I felt beat up, low energy, all that kind of stuff. So it is what it is. We didn't get everything the last couple days, or specifically Thursday, Friday, that we wanted, but I think today was a step back in the right direction, intensity-wise. So, anyone that's followed the channel for a while knows I believe in the 1% better a day philosophy. So not only physically and mentally, but also in surrounding things in your life. It's just my approach, how I want to, be a part of my family, my friend group, just feel like I'm kind of a contributing factor, I guess. So, I like to maintain my house as best I can, all that kind of stuff. So Saturdays are not really a day for me in my brain to rest. I use that on Sunday when the lady is off work. So, and it kind of goes with my work schedule. So today we've got a garage project. Gonna push forward in here a little bit, cleaning it up, holding ourselves to a higher standard. Super pumped because we finally got a dumbbell rack, so I can clean up the mess that is the dumbbell area. Should have done this long before now, but decision fatigue, I guess, in a way. Like, should I build a dumbbell rack? Should I buy a dumbbell rack? What do we want to do? With the encouragement of my therapist and whatnot, we decided we're just gonna buy one. So we got the rack from Rep Fitness over there, the 3-tier. So we're gonna put that together. That's gonna be our morning project. I once heard somebody talk about, use the weekends to build the life that you want. And what they were meaning is more of that, like, hustle mindset, like you should always be working and blah, 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 blah. I don't really subscribe to that, but I do believe in that kind of aspect, so I want to use Saturdays as a tool to push myself forward. And so that's what I like to do anyway. So we're going to go through the day to day, do a few different things. First on the agenda though, like I said, is that dumbbell rack. So really hoping it works. I've been very anxious about making the right decision on this. So let's get after it.
And I'm a little embarrassed that it took the help of my therapist to decide what to do here. But yeah, so we made the decision. That's what it's about. This 3-tier rack from Rep Fitness was actually pretty simple to go together. It weighs like 75 pounds. It feels pretty sturdy. I made the delivery driver's day when I carried it for him. When he pulled up in front of the house, I happened to be home when he was getting ready to drop it off. I think he was shocked. It felt pretty sturdy. So if anyone's interested or going in the market for one, this so far does not seem like a bad rack. It looks better now since I've seen it in the garage for several days, and I'll kind of talk about it at the end. But the assembly was easy. It comes with all the tools that you needed, but we have our own tools. So guys, I would advise you out there, have your own set of tools. It makes projects like this way easier because the ones that they sent were usable but terrible, like some IKEA furniture type tools. This was probably the mistake I made on mine. The slots for the screws, I didn't have a screwdriver big enough to make it work with the drill or the drill bit end, all that kind of stuff, but not too bad. We got it tightened up, felt pretty secure. It actually feels like it hold a lot of weight. When I got done, I was like, man, I might have to go with 2 of them if I can make some room. But that was the only mistake right there that I had made in assembly. I put that shelf upside down. So all in all, not too bad of an assembly. It felt good to get this project off my mind, off the list. You know, my particular issue is there's several things I want to do around the house and in the garage. And it's almost like I get paralysis by analysis as to, like, you know, which should I do first? I need to do this so I can do that, and then I can do this, and then I can do that, and then is this the right thing? You know, do I have the money for it? All that kind of stuff. But sometimes you just got to go for it, and it did feel good to get this out of the way. So that's my encouragement for y'all. You know, when I talk about getting these small wins and pushing yourselves, you know, that's part of it. Just get the low-hanging fruit. That's what the advice was. What's the easiest one you could do this week? He asked me, and I was like, buy and assemble the dumbbell rack. All right, one big project off the to-do list. I'm super happy with the dumbbell rack. I think it looks weird to my eye in there right now, so it'll take me a couple days to kind of get used to it. Wish it was a smidge wider, but you know, it is a single car garage, so I'm not going to be able to fit everything in there in a great way like I would like to. So I think it's definitely an improvement overall. So that's what it's all about. Got the floor cleaned up a little bit, all that kind of stuff. So I might move it around some, but I'm just gonna kind of see where I really like it. So we'll leave it where it's at for now. So only 9 o'clock. I'm pleased to get that project off the to-do list for today. Got to go change the oil and rotate the tires in the Highlander. So we're headed to my dad's shop to take care of that. So it's been a really solid morning so far. So got over 300,000 miles in this car. I'm hoping this is one of the last oil changes we'll do, and I'll finally get a new vehicle. So we'll see. Depends on if everything's right with the business money come the end of the month and all that stuff. So I've been saying I was going to finally get a new car the last couple of years, but not having a payment's pretty nice. So gonna go take care of that and keep trucking. It's been a really good morning. Hoping to keep the momentum going. All right, welcome to the shop, everybody. This is not my shop. It's my dad's shop. He is not a YouTube kind of guy, so he will be making no appearances, and it was kind of awkward filming this over there. He was like, "What's your camera for?" So I lied because I was too embarrassed to tell him, if I'm honest. So had to change the oil today. This Highlander I've been driving for a long time, got over 300,000 miles. I'm hopefully going to upgrade it. And this is no real point to this video other than, you know, I would encourage everyone to learn how to change the oil in their car. It's not too bad. You can do it for much cheaper. I'm blessed with the shop, but I've done many an oil change on the ground. And this is more about just keeping our basic life skills in check as men, as people, whatever you want to be. We gave the old girl a bath. I do wash my car once a week. My theory is, well, during the summer months, I don't do it during the winter. I'm not too much of a psycho. But if I can keep a 20-plus-year-old vehicle clean and, you know, in shape, when I finally have a new vehicle of my own, which I hope to be getting at some point, it will stay immaculate. Plus, how we present ourselves, how we take care of our stuff does matter, and I think it's important. All right, YouTube, later in the day. It's been a pretty good day so far. We got a lot done. Got a few more things to wrap up. I normally have done my chores and stuff before now, and we're kind of winding down, but we can't not carry our weight, so we're gonna wrap up taking care of the house, getting cleaned up. So had an awesome afternoon. Hung out with my cousin. He came over, played a little guitar. He got a good chest workout in the garage. Dude's a beast. He inspires me, makes me want to be stronger. He's flirting with a 300 bench. He's gonna smoke that soon. So on to the nighttime routine. Here we go. So, but for starters, we gotta take care of the crew. They're all circling. They know. Watch this. All right, y'all want some food? Oh, y'all'd rather go outside? Nobody wants some food? Ah, there we go.
All right, let's go.
We were on a roll today, and I was super pumped. We ended the day with keeping our house clean. Like I said, I do try and maintain a fairly clean house. Have like 5 animals, and I do believe in this part of the process. Keep your spaces clean, and I would encourage more guys to do that. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing shameful for doing chores. It's not womanly work. Actually, I think it would make you more attractive to women out there that they're like, man, this guy can help around the house. That's a good skill to have. So that's just my theory anyways.
All right. Got the chores taken care of. It's been a really good day. I think we checked the boxes. We trained pretty decently. Moved the needle forward, I think. Read, journal, did all that stuff. So now we can go enjoy the rest of the night. That's what it's about. That kind of, for me anyways, that balance of knowing I put in a good solid day's work and being able to be present with the family and all that stuff in the evening. So that's what I'm seeking anyways. So makes me feel good. So we'll wrap it there. So we're gonna go enjoy the rest of this Saturday night. Tomorrow's Sunday fun day. Still probably film a little bit, so we'll see what's up with that. But anyways, hope you guys get 1% better. Hope you get some small wins today, and I will see you next time.